probably at the buffet table. Nancy Lacorte. Nancy. Nancy was the senior majorette, remember? She liked dancing, but hated homework. Nancy is married and has 3 children. Her ambition was to be a secretary, and she now works for a security firm out of town. Nancy, you're neat. Sheldon Hannis. Sheldy. Sheldy's biggest joy was to annoy teachers. If they gave a grade for that, Shell, he probably would have received an A. He and his wife, Kathy, have been married for 19 years. His favorite saying, "Hey, babes." Just ask his wife. Thomas Hart, Jr. Hardy. Hardy was president of the student council. Remember all the times he said, "Don't sweat it"? He liked girls, money, and food, but disliked paper customers. Tom's married and has 2 children. He's now a vice president for Burrell Industries. Johanna Carlo. Joe. Joe likes sewing her own clothes and disliked routine. She's married and has a stepdaughter. Her ambition was to continue her education, and she's done just that. She's a high school English teacher. Joe's favorite saying, "Oh, goodness." Richard Magda. Mags. Mags liked having fun and disliked hot-tempered people, attributes that are so fitting for his present job with the Pennsylvania State Police. His favorite saying was, "Hi, Joe." Who in the hell is Joe? Rich and his wife, Pat, have 2 children. Richard Norkunis. Norky. Norky was captain of the Rocket basketball team. He's married with 2 kids. He liked hunting and fishing and disliked unfriendly people. His ambition was to be a success, and as a vocational supervisor with the Maryland Department of Education, Norky is a success. After all, it's written all over his face. Robert Partilla. Bobby. Bobby liked pool, football, and pizza. He and his wife Jeanette have been married for 20 years and have 3 children. Well, come on, that was Bobby's favorite saying. He now works as a maintenance engineer at the Capitol. Well, come on. Monica liked having a child. Her favorite saying? Hate. She tells us she has no job, but actually has perhaps the most important one. She's a homemaker. Edward Price. Meatsy. Meatsy liked nice girls and disliked school. His ambition was to make money, no doubt by selling pictures of his curly locks. He and his wife Susan have been married for 15 years and have 2 kids. His favorite saying? I don't know. Meatsy works for the Veterans Administration. Alan Ramsey. Al. Al liked eating and disliked unreasonable people. His favorite saying? That's sweet. Al has 2 children. And these days, more people know him by his title than his name. Judge Alan Ramsey is a United States administrative law judge. Catherine Roach. Kathy. Kathy liked boys and fast cars and disliked conceited people. Famous for her hair clips, Kathy's favorite saying, "Get out of my life." Kathy's been married to her husband Jerry for 24 years and has 2 children and 2 grandchildren. She's now a manager for Kids R Us. William Roach. Bill. Bill liked reading good books and hated math. He and Judy have been married for 22 years and have 1 child. His favorite saying? I doubt it. But don't doubt he's the one who traveled the farthest to get to the reunion. He lives in Alaska, where he works for the State Department of Revenue. Mary Mae Rolls. Maisie. Maisie liked friendly people and disliked stuck-up people. She's married and has 4 children and works for Mary McIntosh Laundry. Her favorite saying? No big thing. Maisie still wishes she had her seat in Miss Durkin's homeroom. Frank Kaczynski. Frank. Frank liked all kinds of people. and disliked reckless drivers. An avid outdoorsman, Frank and his wife Cecilia have been married for 21 years and have 2 children. Frank works for the State Correctional Institution at Dallas. Maxine Williams. Max. Max liked enthusiastic people, but only if they weren't into TV westerns. Max is single and employed as a court reporter. Elaine Bishop. Elaine. Elaine's been married for 20 years to her husband Ray. They have 2 kids. She liked excitement and disliked boredom. Her ambition was to be a secretary, which is her job today. Her favorite saying? Oh, get out. Marcia Van Leuven. Marsh. Marsh liked clothes and traveling. She and her husband Dominic have been married for 20 years and have 2 children. Her favorite saying? Why? Marsh is a secretary at King's College. Gerald Helfrich. Chooch. Chooch liked nice girls, but hated shorthand. His favorite saying? I doubt it. Chooch is single and works for the United States Postal Service. Harold Gahn. Harry. Harry and his wife Chris have been married for 17 years and have 3 kids. He liked cars and disliked cheap people. Known for his well-trained comb, Harry is a letter carrier. Elizabeth Lewis. Betty Jo. Betty Jo liked having a good time and disliked rainy days. She's married with 2 children and works for Liberty Throwing Company in Kingston. Her favorite saying? Who said so? Barbara Munson. Barb. Barb liked eating, but disliked big-headed boys. Her favorite saying? I give up. Married for 21 years, Barb and her husband Al have 1 child. She's employed as a service rep for First Eastern Bank and is personally responsible for overcharging everyone for this reunion. James Zardecki. Jimmy. The president of the senior class, Jimmy liked his friends, both of them, and driving cars. He disliked nagging people. His favorite saying? Don't get excited. Jim and his wife Linda have a daughter, Lauren. Following a somewhat successful career in law enforcement, Jim is now a vice president in charge of security for Northeastern Bank. As the years go by, we walk our ways, remembering all those gone-by days. We'll remember always graduation day. We will cherish thoughts of the fun we had at Ashley Sugar Notch High. We'll remember always graduation day. All our feats through the years to us were so dear, and the class of '64 will be remembered evermore. No matter where our paths may wind, we'll never forget the days gone by. We'll remember always graduation day.
excited they are.
If I get to be 50, can I call you Nancy?
You better watch the rest. Quiet.
Big guys don't run. They're going for tour, and they're still.
Sideways. Do we have to go sideways? I was the only one sideways on that.
We're looking for full frontal on the
Okay. We got something done by Jackie Del Shannon. It's called Put a Little Love in Your Heart.
Thank you.
I don't know. It's got to be out there in the hall someplace.
I don't have, you know, this is my best friend from day one in my whole life, okay? Yeah, you betcha. You betcha. Please don't laugh. And it kept going on and on. I took her along. Go for it. You gotta get the wiser to go to work.
Get that away, man. I want a copy of the video, okay?
Thank you.
That was fun. o'clock in the morning. Corrupting my morals, kid. That's not what I'm like. That check ain't gonna bounce, is it? Ricky Halter, Harry, Ian Woods, Richie,
Me.
Bobby, Jerry Haas.
Hey, George, take your cup. Why, John?
I can't say it because it'll be on camera.
Say it.
He had a ball.
Mine. I won them, and I'm taking them home.
Oh,
Giving them to my mother.
good boy,
Or
Tom.
anybody else I meet before I meet my mother tonight.
Oh, see that garden.
It's also mine.
Oh.
Trying on time and a half today for 6 days.
I'm telling you.
Hi.
Hello, Tommy.
Hi.
Oh, this is like a conference?
Is this a conference?
I just talked to North about it. Middle.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, the camera's on. Wait, let me go. I dropped and broke the centerpiece in the parking lot.
These are real drinks here.
I can't see him.
Whose is that? Yeah.
I don't know.
Who's camera?
I don't know. He said the drinks were starting to get shut down. He always complained. He's not going to get any children on there. Then when he saw the first of months. Maxine, give us everybody's birthday. What? Give us everybody's birthday. Oh.
If you want to drink, hard spill.
Monica was born in May. May 23rd. May 23rd? 1946. May 46. Okay. Am I right? That's one of you. Betty Joe's in July. August. September. Pick somebody else. Richie Narconis was born in October of 46. 10th or 3rd? Maxine? Francine, was Rich born the 10th or the 3rd of October?
I don't know that, but I know it's October.
Ah!
Who else was born on October 6th?
I don't know. Zardicki. He's born in October. He's born in October.
Where's Gregory Gold?
He said he had work tonight.
Work tonight. Girl, what's wrong with you?
Well, this is it. This is show and tell. Will you please tell us the story? At least wave to me.
Let's see now. What, 140? 120 left.
For what? He said he finally got a car with mufflers on it.
Hey, I got a driver's license now too.
Jerry Hodge, I don't think he ever had a driver's license. He was driving down Apache.
Still maybe getting that far. 2 years?
2 years. I don't get a license like my one uncle was driving for a license for Chrysler.